Hello and welcome to the premiere edition of The Mo and the Roe. Just for clarification, just in case there's any confusion whatsoever, I'm the Mo.
And that would be the Roe, and if you're here, you're either here to see our movies or you've been looking for some sort of experimentation website. Either way, welcome.
Today we're going to be talking about two movies to get us going. One which was released just this weekend, in North America anyway. Law-Abiding Citizen, starring Gerard Woof Butler, and Jamie not so woof anymore Fox. Gerard Butler plays who we think at the beginning of the film is just a general guy or whatever who gets robbed and whose wife and daughter are unfortunately killed. And is not happy or satisfied with the justice that is doled out.
Yep, that's probably the best way to sum that up. Spoiler alert, just in case.
Oh, absolutely. I think most people would pretty much gotten that from the trailer anyway.
Yeah, it's not Ray Charles too.
Jamie Foxx, of course, plays the assistant district attorney who makes a deal so that one of the murderers, gets hardly any time if he flips on the other bad guy who gets life, and he's not real thrilled about that, Gerard Butler. So it started off pretty well though, don't you think? Like it was just bang, it was right into, like there was no messing around or...
No, there definitely wasn't. I almost thought I was walking right into the middle of something I shouldn't have. That just kind of came out of nowhere. I'm still wondering what, I guess motive is completely out the window, but that's sort of secondary to the plot. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was just kind of... at that point, I was looking to see if there's any small kids in the audience and see if there's any parents going like this, like, oh, we made a huge mistake. That was pretty graphic.
It was a pretty graphic start, and it was just literally just bang, the credits rolled and we were right into the movie, and I think that I think it was pretty generalized as that they were just a couple of robbers basically, but one was slightly left of centre would be the polite way to put it, I suppose.
Yeah, it kind of looks like one was left of centre and the other guy was the guy he got off Craigslist to help him who didn't realize what he was getting himself into. Mm. Probably the best way to... They're pretty polar opposites there.
Yeah, and then of course, the really psycho guy sort of flipped on the not so psycho guy, and the one who, really didn't realise what he was getting into was the one who ended up getting sort of life or whatever. But anyway, moving ahead or whatever, and of course things start to go wrong from... we flash forward 10 years later to after, Gerard Butler's character...
There's no flying cars, by the way.
True. So we flash forward to 10 years later when, after Jamie Foxx tells Gerard Butler the deal's done and, this is the way it's going to be and that he's not happy about it. And all of a sudden the car hits the fan, so to speak. I actually thought that, that's pretty much where we find out, we sort of, you can surmise anyway that obviously... his character Gerard Butler's character has got some background, obviously he's a spook or something because of how he's managing to get around, but, I thought it was really well paced. I thought that it certainly moved along and kept you guessing and, some sort of ingenious, inventive ways that he used to sort of off who he felt were, the people who let the justice system fly kind of a thing.
Yeah, definitely, pacing it definitely kept up. There's no slow spots in that. And really, I had no complaint. I was actually really interested in seeing how far this was going to go. It was more and more inventive to the point where actually, spoiler alert, but the ending, I was almost upset it was kind of screwed up on him because I want to see how far he was going to go because this...
It was a bit sort of, like I said to you when we saw the film, I actually thought that the ending was a bit trite. Do you know what I mean? It was almost an afterthought, and that is what let it down for me. I thought that, the fact that we've moved so quickly and the pace has been set really well, it was really briskly directed, and then it was sort of like well, okay, we've pretty much killed off everybody who was a part of the original case except for Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
So we better figure out a way to make Jamie save the day, and 30 seconds before the credits roll, we figured out a way, kind of a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much it. And then that's still my big complaint about it right there. It was how, okay, we've written an awesome movie. How are we going to write ourselves out of it? Because we're now on page 182 of the script and we need... but other than that, yeah, definitely, I would agree that everything else up until then, I was actually a really big fan.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'd recommend it. I wouldn't say that it's going to go down in cinematic history as, you know, anything other than what it is, but it's certainly fast-paced, it's well-paced, it's well done. You'll have to bear with us while we obviously, you know, work out any kinks and whatever to our reviews and the website and everything as well. I mean, we haven't even sort of made a decision yet as to how we're going to rate movies. What are we going to do? Stars? Out of 5?
Stars or pineapples or water bottles?
Pineapples or something.
I'm grasping at straws.
That's what we could do. We could line up like pineapples on the... This is how many pineapples this movie gets. No. I don't know. Do you think we should... Well, we can put it to a vote if we want to.
Yeah.
You can visit us at our website, which is going to be a variety of things, not just these, you know, movie reviews on video and blurbs and whatever. We're going to do a lot of pop culture and blogging and, you know, separate stuff together. It's all going to be very interesting. It's the whole, you know, we're trying to work off the fact that, you know, two different backgrounds and two different guys from two different sort of walks of life or whatever, how we can approach these kinds of things. And all of this will be edited anyway.
You're not going to see any of this.
No, you're not going to see
this. This is take 1 out of 3, actually.
So you can certainly, you could vote. If you want, you could go to the website, which is www.themoandtherow.com. And...
If they're right, or you always send them to the wrong ones.
That's true.
Website.
If you go to
the... You got me drunk.
My gay friend got me drunk. And
that's website number 2. We'll get that later.
We're working on that.